Themineers, welcome. Today we're going to be talking about how to make our very own origami jumping frog. So as you can see here, my little friend, he likes to hop. So we're going to learn how to make all these paper folds. For this activity, you're going to need three things. You're going to need a long rectangular piece of paper. For this one, I used a 5-inch by 3-inch piece of paper. You're also going to need a ruler. This ruler is going to help us make the sharp folds that we need. And then this is optional. You can also have a marker if you want to decorate and give your little froggy a face. Alrighty. To get started, we're going to be making some base creases. So these are creases that we're going to use later, and they're going to help us achieve that final frog. Our very first fold that we're going to make, we're going to do a valley fold. So we're going to fold it like a hot dog. So we're going to fold along the short side and just bring the edges over and line them up. Just like that, and crease it down. This is where the ruler comes in. As you can see, it's kind of loose. I'm going to use my ruler. I'm just going to press down and drag it. And that gives us a nice sharp edge. We're going to now unfold our paper, and you should have a line going down the center. Our next fold we're going to do is make some diagonal folds. So we're going to take the top edge and we're going to bring it down so that these two over here on the left, they line up. And this is going to create a little triangle. Just like that. And again, I'm going to use my ruler to crease it out. Then we're going to unfold, and you should have a diagonal. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Bring the left corner down and line up those right edges. Just like this. There we go. So now you can see a bit better on the other side. I have one going up and down, and I have two diagonal lines. Our last step is to create a horizontal fold. So what we're going to do is we are going to take the top, and you can kind of see where the diagonals end on the paper. Mine's right about here. So we're going to fold them up and bring them down to that diagonal. What you're going to notice is it's going to create a line going through that center X. Okay. And then lastly, we're going to crease it down. So you can flip it over so you can see those nice creases. And I have like a little star shape going on. That is all of our base folds, and they're going to be really helpful for this next fold, which is called the squash fold, because we're going to squash it. What we're going to do is we're going to take the two corners, or the two side corners, right where this horizontal line goes. And we're going to take both of them and we're going to bring them down to the center line down here. We're going to fold them both in, and that's going to leave this weird part sticking up. What we're going to do with this sticking up part is we're going to take it and we're going to squash it down. So we're going to take the center, and we're going to bring it down to the middle right here, and then those corners are going to go out. We're going to just crease that, and now you should have a little triangle. Okay. So now to create the actual body of the frog, we're going to take this little flap right here, and we're going to fold it up so it lines up with this middle right here. So I'm going to take this corner, bring it up to the very top, and that edge should line up. Just like that. Do the same thing on the other side. Take that corner and bring it up to the middle. And then I can go ahead and flatten it out more. You have a little diamond shape. To finish the body, we're going to take these edges and we're going to bring them into the center. So I'm going to take the right edge, and I'm going to fold it over. Sometimes it's easier if you flip it like this. I'm going to line it up to that center right there. Something else you'll notice is that we have the top and it lines up right nicely with our diamond. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to flip it this way and just fold it in to the center right there. Like some little doors. There we go. And that's the body of our frog. The last step is to create the legs. So we're going to start with the front legs up here. What we're going to do is we're going to fold this outwards. And to do that, we're going to take this center line and we're going to line it up with this bottom one right here. So I'm just going to fold it like this. And I'm just going to line them up like that. Again, I'm going to crease it down. So again, a little closer. Take this center mark. I'm going to fold it down so it lines up there. Just like that. And of course, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And you can use your ruler, so crease it down. There are our front legs. Now, to make the bottom legs, our first step is going to be to take this very bottom rectangular part, and we're going to bring it up so that it lines up to the very top of the head. Just like that. Okay. And our last step is take this bottom line and fold it down back to the very bottom. So we're going to line up the top of that rectangle and we're going to line it up to the bottom. So just fold it in half. Now you can take your ruler, you can make those last creases right there. And there you go. To finish it off, we're going to flip this over. You can kind of see our little frog here, his little nose. And you can use your marker and you can go ahead and decorate. I'm going to give mine some nice eyes. Like this. Maybe some eyebrows. And then maybe a little nose. And we have our little jumping frog. To make our jumping frog actually jump, we're just going to take our finger and we're going to lightly press on his back. If you press too hard, he does a little flip. There you go. And that is how you can make an origami jumping frog. Good work, Femineers. Bye-bye.